now in the territory of the orangutan, and that our orangutan here are free in the wild. They are not in the cages. They roam around freely, and when they are hungry, they come for food. So when you come here, it's not like going to the zoo, where you will have to see the animal in the cages. Our animals here are out of the cages, not in the cages, okay? And when they come, they don't come exactly at 9 o'clock or exactly at 3 o'clock. They will come according to their own time. So don't be wrong. Some people thought that they will come exactly at 9, they queue up for the food. It's not like that, okay? Sometimes they don't even come at all, okay? This you have to know, because a lot of people, when they come, no orangutan, they grumble. Where are the orangutan? But our orangutan here, when they are hungry, then they come for food. If not, especially during fruiting season, they may not come at all. For us, if they don't come, if there are food for them in the wild, we are happy, because their purpose here was to be trained by us to be able to look for food for themselves in the wild, so that they don't die when they live in the forest, so that they can compete with other wild animals looking for food. That is our objective, not to keep them in the cages, because the orangutan that we have here were those that were kept by people illegally, so the state government confiscate them and bring them to the center here for us to train to be released back to the wild. So those that we release here are considered as able to take care of themselves going to the wild, okay? So that's why they are set free into this center, okay? And when they are around, they don't come according to our time. So sometimes they will come in the morning, sometimes they come in the afternoon, sometimes only 4 or 5 of them are coming for food. Sometimes you may see many, sometimes you don't see at all, like I said just now. So this thing you have to know when you are here. Secondly, not all the orangutan are friendly. We have 27 here, and not all the orangutan are friendly. Some are aggressive. This is very, very important. Everyone who comes to the center must know, because a lot of people, they thought they are going to the zoo, playing around with the little orangutan. Last time, when they were still small babies, when they were sent here, if they come close to us, we scare them off, they will run away. But now, they are growing bigger. So if they come to you, you want to scare them off, they will scare you away. This is the difference that you have to know, now and before. Because I know maybe some of you have been here 20 years ago, and the situation here was very much different 20 years ago compared to now. So these are the things you have to know. And orangutan, they don't come to people. We teach them to get away from human, so they don't come to you. They only come to human for two reasons that I know. One is when they want to attack you. Two, because they want to get food from you. Remember, they come here to the center because they are hungry, looking for food. So you have food and drinks, water bottle. Please hide them in your bag, or if you don't have a bag, leave them at the counter over there. Do not hold them in your hand while you are moving, because you are only attracting the orangutan to you, and that can be dangerous. People got bitten in the past, all due to food and drinks, and we can't afford to let anybody be bitten by orangutan, because you are not here to be bitten by orangutan. They don't bite every day, they don't chase people every day, but things has happened, and it may happen. So what we do is we try to avoid it from happening. That's what we want to do, not to let the orangutan to come to people and to be bitten by the orangutan. I know you don't want to bring bad memories to bring back, so that is not good, okay? So when you see one coming to you, if an orangutan come to you, for whatever reason, and you're 100% sure that orangutan is coming to you, do not stand like a statue and wait for the orangutan. I will always recommend that. And running doesn't big runner. But at least you can move as fast as you can away from them when they come to you, so that they don't have the chance to grab you. Because it means they win. And by winning, they normally bite. And orangutan, when they grab something from you, say for example, they want to get this thing, they don't grab this one, they will grab your hand. So, if ever orangutan by mistake or by accident coming to you and grab bag, your cameras, if it's not worth your life, let go. Don't wrestle with it over the orangutan. Because in the first place, if you don't get too close to them, they will not have any chance to grab it from you. But if only by accident, by mistake, they may grab it from you, then don't try to wrestle over it. It doesn't mean that you have to throw everything when you see orangutan coming and you buy one in Kuching, no. But for your safety, you have to let go, because if you don't let go, they will normally bite. They don't bite every day, of course, I tell you this now. But make sure it doesn't happen. So these are things that you have to know. And we have one big dominant male here. He's the king of the center. Even for us who works here also, we have to submit to him. We have rules and regulations set by the management, but sometimes our rules and regulations are no use. He will overrule them. So we have to submit to him. Many times we have to obey him first before we obey others. So these are things that you have to know. One example is when the big male comes, he must have the food ready on his table. Our human king, we can say, "Excuse me, your highness, the food are not ready." The king may say, "Okay, it's all right." But this king, he will never say okay. He will start to get aggressive. And when he gets aggressive, that is the problem that we have to be very careful about. And when he gets aggressive, the problem with us here is, so far no one at the center here can control him when he gets aggressive. So the only thing we do is we control the crowd. So that's why we want everybody to be very careful, extra alert, because our rangers are the ones who will give instruction in case things happen. Okay? And if the big mess around, we have this rope. We will pull this rope across the bridge. You see this rope is pulled across the bridge, it means the big male is somewhere nearby. So you are well prepared, knowing what to do if he is around. And if you see the rope, don't cross over the rope and go this side. We don't recommend visitors to go this side, because we have cases in the past when he walks on the ground, people start to get nervous, running, looking for a place to hide. And the worst thing is when people go to the building. He will break in. He will destroy the building, looking for people inside. So the best thing is, go to an open space, you have to run from the orangutan. But of course, the only one that is uncontrollable is the big dominant male. So you have to be careful. But when he's around, he's always a big bonus to visitors. Sometimes people said it's a jackpot when they see him around, because he don't come very often. And when he's happy, his mood is good, I can assure you, everybody is happy. At least you have one good photo of him. But if he's not good, that's what we don't want. Of course, he don't get aggressive every day again. And when he's around, to make sure that he don't get aggressive, don't provoke him. You have walking stick, umbrellas, anything like that, don't point it at him, because that makes him angry, because he thinks it's a gun. Because when they were still in the cages, the vet doctors used those blowpipe to tranquilize their friend. So when he see his friend sleeping, after the doctor put them to sleep, he gets aggressive because he don't want to be treated the same. So that's why he doesn't like to see those things. So make sure don't try to provoke him. And we have our golden rule here. Because of the big male, we have one golden rule. That is to be quiet at all times. The moment you buy your ticket in the front there, till you go back. Don't make noise because of him. Because if we make noise, he doesn't like it. He gets aggressive. That's why we have that golden rule. And to keep your distance from the orangutan at all times. This is our golden rule here. So if you keep up to this rule, I don't even need to stand here to talk to you like this, what I'm doing now. But because not everybody knows our golden rule, so we have to give a short safety briefing, okay? And if the big males around here, we won't send you in, because if you go into the main feeding area, he follow you behind, then you are trapped inside there. Who will help? We cannot say, please don't go there, there are visitors inside. He will not listen to us. So don't be surprised. And like what you see now, before we do the briefing, our feeding area, we close it. We don't allow people to go in just like that. We close all the areas here because we don't want visitors to just go by yourself, because who knows, they might suddenly appear just in front of you. Who will try to help? I wouldn't be able to help. No one can help because the big male, he will never say, I'm sorry, I'm blocking your way. It's actually us who have to say sorry, we disturb you, we come to your territory. So this thing you have to know. You can take photos, but don't use your flashlight at close range, because that may make the orangutan angry. Some of them don't like to see flashlight, so better safe not to use your flashlight, okay? And orangutan by nature, if there are any later on, you will see, they will normally move above your head up in the trees. Seldom do they go on the ground. So when they're up in the trees, please don't go underneath. They may be very nasty. They break branches, throw it at you. And the worst thing is they may just spray with hot shower. So you get the spray from them. So watch out for that, okay? So with that, I thank you for your time. Wish you a good day. But again, please be reminded, the orangutan doesn't necessarily have to come. You may not see them at all. If they